Hello and welcome to Let's Talk SEO. So SearchGPT by ChatGPT, or Sam Altman's GPT, was announced a few days back, and it's open to like 10,000 people who are using it. You can sign up to be on their waiting list if that's your thing. I've signed up to be on their waiting list because I'm waiting to give their SearchGPT a shot. But so far from what I'm hearing and also what I have just seen from the demo, it's embarrassingly not great. And it's not a great start for SearchGPT. And in this video, I'll go into why it's not a great start. I'll also go into why this is not like Perplexity AI and why Sam Altman does not want to build the next Google. So before I get into the video, you might ask why am I qualified to talk about this. I'm not an AI engineer, but I have been doing SEO for the past 16 years, search engine optimization. And if this becomes a huge search engine or it starts to challenge Google search, I will have to optimize sites and work with clients who want to rank in SearchGPT. The problem with SearchGPT right now is it's so new, we have no idea what's going on. I've not even given it a shot. So what I say in this video is based on what I'm looking at and their demo. There's a lot of potential with using LLMs for search, but the biggest drawback, and after speaking to quite a few AI engineers, is that once you set an AI to do something, like for instance, provide answers or provide search results, there is very little tweaking that you can do. You have to leave it up to the search engine, or in this case, the AI search engine, to do the heavy lifting in terms of ranking listings or ranking websites. So once the core algorithm has been built and it's kind of linked with AI, there's very little tweaking that can be done. And so the results that you see will be almost random. And in most cases, it will be very hard to determine how rankings are happening and what the AI algorithm is looking at. So with Google, we know there are quite a few things that the search engine is looking at. It's looking at clicks, it's looking at time on site, it's looking at quality of the content, and there's a whole laundry list of what's being looking at. But if AI goes in, and AI is used as the core system for ranking a site, maybe none of those factors are considered. Or maybe all of those factors are considered, or maybe a fraction of those factors are considered, and maybe sometimes some factors are considered, and all times other factors are considered. And when that happens, it becomes very hard to predict the outcome of the search results. And not only is that bad for someone who's trying to rank their site, it's also bad for people who are trying to search for information. And so someone who is searching for, I don't know, let's take this example that I see on SearchGPT's website, and initially it says music festivals in Bourne, North Carolina in August. And it goes ahead and it provides the music festivals in Bourne, NC, in August 2024. And these are the sites that it lists, it finds most relevant. And then these are links to those sites on the left that open up. Now, he then asks a follow-up question is the Jones House one family friendly? It says summer concerts at the Jones House, and then the video kind of clicks out. Now, interestingly, and I didn't find this, there are other people on the internet that probably discovered this, is it turns out that SearchGPT had an oopsie moment, which is a lot like Google's infamous Bard demo. The SearchGPT error happened on a search for music festivals in Bourne, North Carolina in August. As The Atlantic, one of AI's biggest partners, pointed out in an article, the tool tells them to pull up a list of festivals that it states are taking place in Bourne in August, the first being an Epicurean Summer Festival, which according to the tool is hosting a series of arts festivals from the 29th of August to the 16th of August this year. From the 29th of July to the 16th of August this year. Someone in Boone hoping to buy tickets to one of those concerts, however, would run into trouble. In fact, the festival started on the 29th of June and will have its final concert on the 27th of July. And so it's way off with the dates. August 16th are the days for which the festival's box office will be officially closed. And so that's when you cannot buy any tickets. All right, and these dates are confirmed, and if you do a Google search, you will find this. Now, this finding was published by The Atlantic, and The Atlantic is one of OpenAI's biggest partners. And as I said, this is embarrassingly bad, but it's very hard to control and curtail. It's very hard to fix because it's an LLM, and so it improves as it learns, and there's more data to learn on. The problem is when OpenAI puts such a thing out, it essentially becomes an answer engine, and it essentially also becomes a publisher. And so with a search engine, technically what that means is that it's searching for the best website that meets the user's query. In this case, it's finding the best answer that meets the user's query. And usually it's the answer that's drawn from associated websites. Now, it's unpredictable. And when it's making a statement that it comes up with on its own, it is essentially technically becoming a publisher. A whole line of lawsuits just waiting to happen, and this is something I've discussed previously with even OpenAI and ChatGPT, and now those lawsuits are happening, and there are new lawsuits almost every day against the OpenAI and the way they're operating. Because when you're providing an answer, whether or not it's from AI or if it's a human source, that in itself makes you a publisher, or it makes you a creator. So you can be an AI creator, or you can be an AI creator's publisher. Either way, you are responsible for the facts that are put out. And if you say that we are not responsible for the facts that have been put out, then that really doesn't change anything. It just means you don't have any confidence in your product. Do I think this is going to be a Google killer? I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. Not only because it's still in the making, but also because Google has those decades-long partnerships with, it has its whole email ecosystem. And it's just Google has built this ecosystem over the past 20 years that is very hard to get out of. ChatGPT is on its way to building OpenAI is on its way to building its ecosystem, but it's going to be some time before it gets that. And then there's also quality issues. If, Google is still unable to fix those quality issues, Perplexity AI has not been able to fix those quality issues. OpenAI is also not going to be able to fix those quality issues because it's a fundamental problem with LLMs is that they just aren't as reliable as you would like them to be when it comes to providing relevant answers. Let me know in the comments below what you think about SearchGPT, and will this in fact be a Google killer and also an SEO killer. Like and subscribe as always, and I will see you in the next video.